Right, I'm here with trainer Bernie Pailman. Bernie, back at the gym again after a few years. How are you doing?
Aiden, nice to see you. I'm very good.
And of course, you got two boxers in the gym at the moment. They're just about to step in there and spar. Ntwanambi and Wophela, and new to the gym is Ntwanambi and Ntwanambi. How's everything going with those two boxers?
Luyanda is with me since last year, somewhere around November. You know, this was a big issue with me and his managers getting over to me. While with Ntwanambi was still active, I asked Nomfesani to give me the boy. Even when he was out of boxing, I was still struggling to get him to me. It was a tough one, but he's here finally. He started working. I'm happy with him. It's now Wophela's sparring partner since he's here, and Wophela is preparing. So that is the story now.
Well, let's talk about Ntwanambi, because he's obviously, as you mentioned, he's helping Wophela out. But how's he looking in the ring?
You know, Aiden, from a layoff of close to about 3 years, if I'm correct, if it serves me correct, it's about 3 years. That was his last fight with Jackson, and I think there's still talent. You know, boxing don't leave you. Boxing is with you all the time. It's a sport that won't never run out of your blood. So he's shaping up, and I'm happy.
He mentioned on camera that he's going to be fighting somewhere around May, although no announcement has been made yet. Is that true?
I don't know, did you see that Rumble is back? Nomfesani is part of Rumble. So there is something in the pipeline. If it's May, I'm also waiting for that date.
All right, so it's a thing of he is going into the ring. He's licensed as a professional, and he's definitely ready to go.
No license, everything is done. We're just waiting now for a date to be set.
He obviously came with a massive reputation. Up until the point that he fought Chauke was the last time that we saw him in the ring, if I'm not mistaken. Does he come back with a bang, or how do you see his comeback?
To me, this was still too soon now for the interview, but I think also bringing back his conference, bringing him back, showing him there is people that's interested in him, and he can do interviews, getting his courage and everything up again. So that's why I run with this interview with you, and I think it will even be more in if I have to explain it this way, it will even be more in line with him to see the caring of interviews of people that are interested, seeing him back in the ring.
And I'm sure there will be a lot of interest. There was always a lot of question marks, most certainly, of his absence and where he had been. But one thing he does bring is a lot of excitement in terms of his knockout power. He's always going to bring that, and he's another star in the sport. Do you think that you'll be able to get him up there again, winning titles and potentially among some of the best boxers in the country?
That depends entirely of the boxer itself. I can only do my job, and if I do my job 110%, it's entirely up to him now to bring his 110%. But I'm telling you, we're working, he's willing, he's able. There's no doubt he's in the gym every day, he's at a clubhouse, he do his runs, he do his sparring sessions. I have an eye on him every day, so there's no way of him lackadaisy. I'm happy with everything what I'm seeing from him.
All right, and then let's switch it over to Ntwanambi and Wophela. He's getting a main event slot on April 26th, Boxing 5 Promotions. Ntwanambi, how have you seen his career progressing so far?
Aiden, Wophela at this point in time is 4 fights with me since I turned him pro. 3 wins and 1 draw. I wasn't happy with the draw, but this is what boxing brings. On the day you don't know what is happening, as everybody knows, and as the word goes around, styles make fights. You don't know who you're fighting, who's bringing what to the table on that night. So I think we had an off day. It was actually short for me as also. It was a short notice fight a bit, It was less than a month making known to me. All what I can say is thank you, Boxing 5. Thank you, No Doubt Management. All the people that surround us. I can just say thanks for you, Aiden, as well, and everybody on this platform. I appreciate everything.
And this time around, has he had a good camp?
You know, asking me do we have a good camp, we always have good camps. At least this has been a month and maybe 3 weeks, if it's not 2 months. No, we're ready. We're ready.
And I know that the last fight there were complications, as you mentioned, going into it. But of course, on the fight day as well, there was the whole glove scandal with the opponents having to go back to the dressing room. Ntwanambi said he got a bit cold as well. Do you read into that and say that also affected the fight?
Yes and no. You know, going into a fight, you must be psyched up from day one. Starting to prepare, whether it's a short notice fight, whether it's a fight 2 months in advance, you have to be psyched up already. The day when you started with your training, I think you must be psyched up for it. I'm not going to make excuses and say it wasn't warm up enough. There's so lot of things that happened on that night. On the bill itself, one of the officials of BSA did come and say we mustn't be in that change room. They removed us from that change room and we went back to that same change room. And then came where the glove of our opponent was broken. That was another issue. Standing there another 10-15 minutes again in the ring waiting. So let's call a spade and let me not make things look like the blame is on the people. No, we accept it and we move forward.
All right, and that's Tommy, the main event of the evening. It's a long card as well. It's about 10 fights on the tournament as well. It's all development boxing, all 4 rounders except for Ntwanambi, which is a 6-rounder. Obviously a busy night for you as well. You're probably anticipating getting in the corner of some of the hot boxes as well, just assisting. How do you see the bull as a whole?
It's a good bull. As I was saying, I just mentioned it. Thank you, Boxing 5. Doing all this, I will say tremendous. I will say the best. I will say they're doing so good for the sport. It's the first time that I've seen boxing like in a year. They're doing 5-6 tournaments per year, which other promotions is not doing. And for the boys up and coming, for the boys that's already there, that's showing they're going for the SA titles or world titles, thank you again, Boxing 5.
All right, and in your personal capacity, are you looking to extend your camp? Are you happy with your current amount of boxes?
You know, my brother, working, I can count on one hand 5 guys. I'm happy. I don't need more. I don't want more because that's pressure at the end of the day. I can't go to Boxing 5 all the time and ask for, they must put fighters on. So I'm happy with my 5 boxes that I have at this point in time. And we'll see what the future holds for us.
All right, fantastic. And of course, I wanted to wish you all the best for your fights coming up soon. Do you have anything lastly you'd like to say? Maybe any thank yous, any shout outs?
Just to you, Aiden. I won't say any shout out to Colin. Just for you, Aiden. Thanks again.